Do you have a drawer that's holding hankies you've been hanging onto for their sentimental history? Then get ready to discover how to breathe new life into those timeless treasures. Creative goddess Vicki O'Dell is here with a sweet-smelling idea to share. Welcome.
Hi.
I have a box very similar to this with hankies in it.
Well, I was recently helping to clean out my mother-in-law's house, and I came across this really great little keepsake box, and it was full of lovely little hankies.
Yep, I have the same one, almost.
Do you? So I decided that in order to kind of spread them around and share them with the family, that I would make small scented sachets with them.
Okay.
So here are some of the other hankies that I found. Some of them have really sweet little embroidery, and who wants to just, you know, give that away or throw it out?
Somebody spend some time doing those.
I know, a lot of time. So the first thing you want to do when you clean out the stash of hankies is to get them all laundered. Sometimes they'll come out all nice and pretty and white like this, but sometimes you just really kind of can't make them look all that great. So what I do is I make a batch of really strong tea. And I soak them in the strong tea, and I give them sort of an overall darkish look. And that way it just looks like I meant to do it.
Exactly. Perfect.
So then, to make the sachets...
So that's an example, huh?
That is an example. Look, this has got a bunch more really lovely embroidery on it. To start, you look at your handkerchief, and if there are stains that you need to cut around or little pinholes, because sometimes this fabric is very thin and it'll get a small hole in it.
It's old.
Right, yeah. So you can cut around that, and then you sort of figure out what the size of your finished sachets can be. These 3 pieces came from the same hanky. So the first thing you'll do is you'll cut it to size, and then you'll embellish the front. I put a little rickrack and a button on it. On this one I have some ribbon, and on that one I even used a small doily from the craft store.
Oh, and you've got a few tied together. How nice.
Yeah. Presentation is everything.
It's everything, huh?
So what you'll do is you'll dress the front of it, because you really can't do that once it's all stuffed. And then you'll put wrong sides together, or right sides together, I'm sorry, and pin it. And you can either take it to the sewing machine and stitch it, or you can stitch it by hand. It's up to you.
Oh, sewing machine's so much easier.
I know.
I see that's what you did, so.
Yeah, that's what I did. I did a 1/4 of an inch seam allowance all the way around, and I left a hole right here.
For stuffing.
And, well, the hole is to turn it right side out again.
To turn it, yeah.
Right, and then you'll give it a little press, and it'll look something like that.
Okay.
So then...
We gotta stuff them.
I gotta stuff them. I do. So here I have this big jar of lavender, and you want to use whatever herbs that you prefer. The nice thing about lavender is it kind of keeps away moths and spiders.
Oh, and it's soothing. It's supposed to be nice and
calming. So you can put this under your pillow at night if you were maybe having a hard time sleeping. It would help you relax and calm down. So you can use anything that you like. You can use catnip if you want, but don't go for a walk.
Oh, true.
You might get attacked by all the neighborhood cats, right? So as long as it's thoroughly dry, because you don't want any moisture in your drawer or in this, and it would just kind of ruin the whole thing. So if you want, I'm going to let you fill this, because I've done
a little bit.
Well, here's a spoon. That'll make it a little bit easier for you.
Okay. Why don't you push, I hold.
There you go.
Okay, so we're just going to fill them up like that.
And then you can use this until you get it as full as you want. And then you do it over a little piece of paper like this so that you can collect everything and put it back in. That's right.
All right.
Okay, so then once it's full,
just stitch it together with some.
And I always use sort of a little bit of a bigger stitch so that I can take it out later and replace.
Good idea. Excellent. So. Always good ideas you've got there. This design is sure to delight since it is aromatic art. My thanks to Vicki O'Dell for joining us. As you've seen, her craft talent is nothing to sneeze at.
Discover more craft ideas at www.vickiodell.com. Next, does your skin have a healthy glow?